Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Indianapolis Colts Pioneer Football League Sports Center.
Sports Center, time for Sports Center. Sports Center, time for Sports Center. Sports Center, time for Sports Center. Pioneer League, it's time for Sports Center. Yeah, highlight real, you should check top 10. Footwork too real, shook him right, he went left. I put you to the test, for thinking that you the best. You want a shot at a champ, better get you a vest. We don't care how you feel, hitting harder than steel. Your destiny been sealed, still form like a shield. I bring you back down to earth, while we light up the turf. I keep that touch in my hand, while you getting this work. All we do is just win, and you know losing the choice. At the top it's just us, it's only me and my boys. Yeah, we just tryna ball, we ain't come here to fight. I'm about them cameras in action, we talking Friday Night Lights. Sports Center, time for Sports Center. Sports Center, time for Sports Center. Sports Center, time for Sports Center. Pioneer League, it's time for Sports Center. Yeah.
Time for Sports Center. Sports Center, time for Sports Center. Sports Center, time for Sports Center. Pioneer League, time for Sports Center.
So the NFL Youth Conference kicked off yesterday. We had a little late flight coming in, but we were able to do some networking, see some people, and get some really good information. So the Heads Up Football program is going to be something that we're going to go full speed on for the 2016 season, making sure all our coaches are teaching the game in the safest manner as possible, and we have the best quality experience for our players. So although we do give the best quality of experience for our players right now, I think we could take it up to another level. So that's what's going to be the goal for me personally this year. And without the day-to-day operations that are now being taken over by Commissioner Don Matos and President Richard Hernandez, and also new Vice President Sean Kelman, I can kind of, I was going to kick my feet up and relax. So I can get hard at work to make those dreams come true for our Pioneer League boys and girls, because, that's what we do. So newly charged, a lot of energy coming up. This is going to be an awesome year, we know. NFL Youth Conference had a number of different speakers today, which all had a lot of relevancy to what we do right here in the New York City area. So let's check out some of the highlights from the NFL Youth Conference. Let's check those out now.
That's for everything you do, all your contributions to the community. You guys obviously don't do it for the money. And that's the same reason we go to the military, the same reason, not for the money. But yeah, I'm really honored to be here. This is the greatest sport on earth, we all know that.
Serving you. We're an organization that just wants to provide best practices and standards and help wherever we can. And you're the ones who can guide us and tell us where that needs to be.
I was in football. You're getting replaced by a first-round pick, or they're trying to push it off. But Marty respected what I did well. He respected my leadership. They were a 3-13 football team, and they only had 2 players to be record.
Coaches, from Bills coaches, from everybody, and they survey to say, what can we do to make it better next year? And so I surveyed my football coaches just maybe a month ago, a couple over here in the room, two of our great coaches, and the feedback was, well, hey, what about hot tackle? What about the roll tackle? And that's what USA Football is looking at, and they're implementing that into the platform this year. There are aspects of the roll tackle that will be involved in the Heads Up Football. So I think getting that information out and getting that message out to your coaches that it's evolving. Yes, this was initially a youth program, and we understand that, and I think that's USA Football has been clear about that from the beginning. It was a youth initiative.
I don't know all of you personally, I wish I did, but I love you and respect you for what you're doing. I know many of you do many other things to be able to do this.
They're saving the game. They're having an influence on young men and young women, and I think changing the world. And Scott, I'm honored to be your teammate, and I'll block for you on anything. And I also want to thank you for that gracious introduction. I was just at Hall during the war dinner and spoke there on Thursday night, and the guy who introduced me said, I don't know if he's our best speaker, but he's certainly the best that we've ever had. That's what the word for coach is entrepreneur. It means caravan, because it's the fastest way to get a group of people from here to there. The English counterpart to that, the fastest mode of transportation for getting a large group of people from here to there, is the 840 mile coach. And that's what you do every season, is get your team from here to there.
Leadership, a lot of really good motivational stuff, and that's where we're going to start. Leadership. And the leadership of the Pioneer Football League is going to be shooting a series of coaching seminars for Pioneer League coaches, just to make sure that we're running on all cylinders when the season starts. So look forward to that. Some of the other things that were discussed, some really good heads-up training. We have new tackling techniques for our high school aged division. A lot of new stuff that came out that we definitely want to turn key to our older kids to make sure that they're practicing the newest and safest techniques for the faster game, which is the young adult and adult football games, roll tackling, some advanced measures in heads-up blocking, a lot of great stuff there. Let's check out some of that.
You should be able to look at a drill and say, I know what skill they're working on. Watch the next clip and tell me, or think about what skill is not working on. So the question becomes, all right, skill, they're trying to work on an angle tackle. Did you actually teach them the skills before we did the drill? No. So, running back lowers his head, tackler lowers his head. Why are we doing a full tackle drill, full contact, but clearly neither one has the prerequisite skill?
So we're another guy in the upper right here. So now, he's in danger of being outrun. And this is a great chance for us to use the roll tackle technique. When you see USA Football's education via online or in the books, we talk about the roll tackle and the low tackle being a great technique when there's a physical mismatch. But physical mismatch in our words can mean two things. A size mismatch, right? We all instantaneously think giant tight end or running back, come at my little guy. We're going to make a business decision, as they say in the NFL. Go low. But we're going to go low with proper technique and we're going to roll them out. Now you might not believe this looking at me on one crutch and a little, we'll say out of fighting weight. But at one point in my life, I was a starting linebacker at Penn State University. And I'll tell you, I made a lot of roll tackles because I was slow. Physical mismatch can also be speed. So right here, this talented athlete is in danger of being outrun. So he's going to place his head behind, punch the hands low and tight, and execute that roll technique to take a ball carrier to the ground.
The Pioneer Football League is developing their best practices in conjunction with Heads Up Youth Football from the USA Football program. We want to give recognition to our coaches for their hard work and dedication, the tireless hours, blood, sweat, and tears they put into this thing.
After the game, the coaches say, "Great job," no matter if you win or lose.
The things that my coach taught me just really impact the rest of my life.
She's a really huge role model for me, and she's really inspiring and positive.
He pushes you really hard, but not so hard that you break. I've improved so much since having this coach.
Teaches me leadership and how the responsibilities, go further than just football.
Coaches matter because if you don't have one, you keep on doing the same thing and you never learn something new. Coaches matter because they teach their players to think positively.
To inspire you to be something greater than yourself.
He trusts in us. He doesn't put us down. He believes in us that we can be the best team we can.
He's shown us that it's not all about you. you got to help out the people around you and help them succeed as well.
I will definitely remember him for the rest of my life.
Thank you, Coach Temple. You matter.
Thank you, Coach. You matter.
Thank you, Coach. You matter.
Thank you, Coach. You matter.
Thank you, Coach Papin. You matter.
Tú eres importante.
Thank you, Coach Adair. You matter.
Thank you, Coach Jamal. You matter.
And this year we're taking it a step further with league developed clinics developed on our own with our best practices that we want to pass on to our coaching staffs. So be on the lookout for that. We have a number of different topics that you will have to choose from regardless of your entry path in terms of how long you've been coaching or how much you've developed so far. We definitely will have something that everybody can latch on to and develop best practices from. So stay tuned as we continue to set the bar and change the game in the Pioneer Football League.